Hello there, Internet. Welcome to Pleroma Forest. I've no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. We are, I assume, nearing the end of this DLC. The fact that this still counts as Area 4 or Chapter 4 or Act 4 or whatever you wanted to call it, it sounds very much like we've got just a big fight coming up.
Focus. It's starting.
But I guess we'll find out.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
I mean, I'm trying. But we do have a bit of an area to explore here, but I can't imagine there's going to be much of it. She did say it's going to be a path, so... I think it's more going to be a fairly straightforward, linear affair. Oh, shit. Naturally, it's got the wolves/dogs. Oh, no. Here's a big carcass, dude. I knew something was going to break out of there.
Another one down. Keep going.
Bill's fast. Bill doesn't have a health bar. Oh, no, she does. There's very clearly a health bar. Just to the left there. She's got a lot more health than I do. What's in the box? Shepherd's amulet. Shush, Leia. I'm looking at the amulets. Increases the damage of throwing objects. As if they weren't already powerful enough in the base game.
Good. Let's go.
I wonder if they've been...
You have some skill.
No, I
You
don't.
must have had a good teacher.
Overheat? What? They're just throwing... Oh dear. Ow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I must have had a good teacher. Oh, no. If we die, she gives up. That's a nice little animation detail. I mean, it's horrible. Okay, I suck. Nothing new there.
We can't keep Romeo waiting.
Is she just using the basic saber from the start of the game? Legion magazine. I've got so many of these. I hadn't realised how little they actually fill up your bar. Fine, Lair, you just do all the work. God, they must have tuned her for massive damage. Oh, balls.
Hold their attention.
Interesting. So we don't need to force the dogs to appear if we don't need to. I'm fine with that. Oh my god! Was that like... Oh, I've been grabbed.
Not too shabby.
You see how weak I am compared to the amount of damage that we're... That just fucking killed me! Jesus Christ! That was over half of my health. Jesus.
Follow me.
I said it in the previous episode when I was frustrated with Lamaccio, or whatever his name was, but I really do think that they have balanced certain enemies in this DLC quite badly. In much the same way that actually I thought that FromSoft did on occasion a bit of an iffy job with the old hunters and with Shadow of the Erdtree as well.
Another one down. Keep going.
And at least with Shadow of the Erdtree, part of it was due to their... Part of it was due to the Scadutree fragments system, which they were able to tweak quite easily in terms of the values. But I think some of the enemies in this need tweaking, because if enemies are hitting you this hard, when you've got... How many HP do I have? I've got 40 vits. So if they're taking off as much health as they are... I would have loved to have got that crit, but... It's going to hit me out the air. Get out of the... Oh, for fuck's sake! Just stuck? I was rolling against some tiny piece of collision. See, this isn't fun, having to go through the same stuff again and again and again.
It's starting.
I just feel underpowered. I feel... Well, no, I beat the main game with 10 plus levels fewer than this.
Here we go.
I wonder if it's scaled according to whereabouts in the story you are. Where have you gone?
We're wasting time.
Well, come fight the enemy then. Ugh. Oh, shit. Know about the dog. Yeah, see, I wish I had her damage output. God knows what she's scaled at. I don't know, I feel like I'm playing on hard mode. As in, my build is so bad that actually I have crippled myself. I feel like I'm completely lacking in health, player power. I'm stuck between his arms. Oh, when I'm... It feels stupid, but I just want to stand back and let her deal with him.
Hold their attention.
Because she's clearly way more powerful than we are. Which is why she's the legendary Stalker when we're just a puppet.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar.
Uh-huh.
Another one down. Keep going.
Yeah, she's just murderizing folks, whereas I'm occasionally chipping in with a sword swing here and there.
Meet your end.
Yeah?
We will return together. I'll make sure of it. Still fight. Then prepare yourself. Are you hurt?
No, I'm doing alright. Mostly because I'm standing back and letting you do all the work. It's weird. I kind of felt that the advanced build... That's a nice little framing. I felt that the advanced build was reasonably powerful in the base game and reasonably powerful in New Game Plus. But all of the coolest weapons seem to be technique or motivity scaling.
You have some skills, I must admit.
But I'm just taking so much damage. In fact, no, we've got that on. I was wondering whether I'd taken off accidentally the physical damage thing. Also, the frame rate's tanking here.
Nothing will stop us. This is the end. Die!
See, I wish I could do that. Because we'll have to do all this again because there's no checkpoints.
It's this way. Quickly.
I just feel like letting her run ahead and doing all the work, and I occasionally stand at the back to deal with the stragglers. Because she's not dying. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, this is just gauntlets.
You have some skills, I must admit.
You're full of it there, but thank you.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge.
Can I have a save point? A checkpoint? Something? Big flaming boulder?
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Something big at the end of the bridge. Oh, it's a spitty thing, isn't it? Off you go then, Leia. Oh no, it's not a spitty thing. Solutionists.
This is nothing. Nothing at all.
Increases Fable charge amount from Fable Art's damage when pulse cells are discharged. That's quite nice.
Why have you stopped? Keep moving.
I haven't stopped. I was reading. Ooh, frame rates has dipped to below 60.
I must. I will.
You won't.
No. We must hurry.
Ooh, camera's pulling back.
The Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
Yeah, we're stuck in this. Oh no, there we go. Frame rates. Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Oh yeah, we are getting some janky performance here. There's going to have to be a Stargazer in here.
Yeah, I have the key.
There's the Stargazer.
We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard.
Well, I did make you do most of the work.
You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
So we are actually going to explore the charity house. At least a little bit.
What happened here? Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy?
We heard about that, didn't we?
That was the petrification disease, wasn't it?
You mean history has been
Massacre.
covered up? Frame rate has solidified. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! I was not expecting that. I was expecting just that we would have a stargazer and then a boss fight to wrap out the section. Maybe we do only get a stargazer and a boss fight. Does that put me at... No, still slightly heavy. Okay, the frame rate is absolutely dying here for some reason, and I'm wondering if I've got something open that is causing issues. There we go. No? Oh, and then suddenly 190. Yeah, maybe just a doorway here? Ah, yeah, okay. I didn't think we were going to get to fully explore the place. Red roses. And wax. What's with the wax? Oh! Oh, is that that's Romeo. Oh, fuck. That's his arms, at least. Fucking Arlecchino.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Because Geppetto takes Romeo's body, doesn't he, to experiment on. As the precursor to experimenting on...
Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Master Lair, by the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo, taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I'm acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. A photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible. Jeez. Actually, there are steps and stuff, so... Mind you, there's not many. Big sweeping music. Yeah, so it wasn't the petrification disease that took the Mermaid Charity House. It was Alkino, the blood artist, and they covered it up.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
Yeah, because that's a statue. So that's not Romeo's body wrapped in cloth and stuff, which is kind of what it looked like from below. There's literally just attached his arms. Which obviously, as a stalker, can't fight. Mermaid Charity House. Yeah, so we are going to get to do at least a little bit of exploration. The Rose Estate. The Cradle of Truth. All the charity workers massacred. Nope. But the fact that we've got a shortcut door, it's not just going to be a boss fight. Sweet. It's still probably going to be a fairly linear area. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honourable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behaviour. So this is where he gets the riddles from in the base game. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, puppet manager. So they put him back together. They put a serial killer, mass murdering puppet back together. They've got a very Winter Lantern-esque vibe to them. There are doors to the sides here. Oh, really? Oh god, this place is just full. Oops. I'll take those canvases. Yeah, so this was the painting room. Putting everybody out of their misery here. Stock cupboard. toilets. Everybody has just been utterly messed up. To the esteemed and honourable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I've confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. A heinous thing, tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. Yes, because Valentinus is the head of the charity house, isn't he? That's my remembrance of the situation. I don't know whether I actually need to kill these guys. Oh, he burned to death. I think these would probably just stay doing the madness that they're doing. But yeah, the fact that Valentinus did not hold Simon to account. Simon repaired Arlecchino. Arlecchino then just did this. I mean, let's be honest. We left Arlecchino in a very nasty state. I believe I killed him on this file. Can't actually remember. I'll go and check afterwards. I wonder whether he's got any. If he's still alive, I wonder if he's got any changed dialogue. Because that would be cool if he can remember us. Again, because I like... I like that kind of stuff. There'll be something bigger through here, one would think. Yeah. I wish I hadn't used my... Ow! Wish I hadn't used my ow, yes. Stupid of me. The fact that they were sat crying, looking at the, I believe, the exact same portraits as from down below. Beds. This was the children's home. You're all invited to the evening of philanthropy being held at the Monad Charity House. Spring celebration photo 18XX. May your future days be naught. Was that happiness? Happiness. Well, yeah. That didn't happen, did it? Sharing the warmth of giving. An evening of philanthropy. Just little bits of backgrounds. I'm assuming that this is just going to loop us back to the main door. The foyer, rather. Main door. What am I on about? Yeah. Since we can, because I am... Layer has gone. I was going to say, there was a stargazer here, wasn't there? It was a bit further away than I thought. Oops, that's not where the stairs are. They've used the big sweeping music again, like they did in the final Blue Butterfly area. It's Sophia. Oh, I wonder whether there's going to be any glimpse. That's Sophia. This has got that kind of look to it, actually, hasn't it? Family's happy memory. In fact, my family. They're everything to me. In honour of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. There. Carlo even. Romeo. So that's Romeo in the background. That's Carlo in the front right. Sophia's diary. This petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. Simon asked to meet at the harbour, but I declined. Spam phone call interrupted me. What was I saying? Yes, Simon asked to meet at the harbour, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want? He wants her. He takes her. So yeah, Carlo dies to the petrification disease. Did we know that?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
And then she was taken by Simon Manus and installed in the Alchemist's Tower. Another letter from an old friend, undelivered. The first part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day I can't recognise the world. I was intolerant, an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine. My world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille thought there was still hope. Words even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all colour. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily, I think. I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Giuseppe. So many more opportunities to gain our humanity with this DLC. And not all of them are linked to choices made either. These people down here are more active. Oh, there's a chef over there. Hi, friend. What you got there? That's me hitting that too early. And still too early. Oh no, he does it again. I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? Oh, he's got a back slam. Okay. No, that was far too early. Gimme. I'm really glad this guy over here didn't come and join in with that. That required concentration. Radiant. Oh, we're going down into a bloody cellar. Because of course we are. I like the fact that they've got metal worn away in a specific footprint pattern. Almost like it's the same person that comes down the same way each time. Either that or they got paint on their shoes. Uh-oh. Somebody's given us a stargazer. That's not worrying at all. I could get another level here. Oh wow, one. Well, I mean, it's still something. Thermites. 2 more years of service and dedication at the Rose Estate. Man, this place is a massacre. Yeah, the fact that killing these guys gives us back the Legion needed to pull them in with the puppet string. It makes crowd control a little bit easier. Interesting. I was expecting someone hiding away around there. Where did you come from? So I was right. Frenzied amulets. A puppet frenzy? Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Quite nice, that, actually. They do a chunk of damage. Really? Hidden beneath the oh, they're on the ceiling. Wow, he did a lot of damage. I hadn't been looking at the ceilings, had I? No, I had not. I hear something squidgy. Oh, okay. We can actually... Interesting. They can blow up. Yeah, they're quite squishy. Huh. I can't blow up the wine barrels, but they apparently can. Oh, we're going up. I was expecting us to go down into some deep, forbidden cellar beneath the Rose Estates. And to be fair, we are still deep beneath the Rose Estates. Edict. Purification for the great truth. We will purify these heresies for the great truth, for leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate, purify the sites, and others, all others, will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sepistris. Awaken, evolve, ascend, purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. Divine elixir, being the medicine that they use to unleash the petrification disease. So is that what they've commanded Arlecchino to do? Or is that what they've commanded the alchemists to do? It's really awkward doing this, by the way, because I've rebound parry to square. So I have to use a really weird grip. Letter to Valentinus. A letter folded with great care. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologise for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of this sword you gifted me to fight for something righteous. This is Leif, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Father. It embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence.
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Oh, the fact that that is so wet. Such moistness. I feel like this might be the way forward. Let's go back and check that other room. I'm enjoying this. There's not much in the way of combat, and that's fine. It's very much a kind of culmination, a filling in the blanks of some of the backstory of this story. Oh, hey, it's one of you guys. It's a puppet. That was far too early. Oh shit. That's got another hit. It's got several other hits. No. Why did my heal not go off then? All I was doing was backing up. The heal button in this game can really be, unfortunately, very flaky. You guys can't climb, can you? No. Yeah. Maybe it's my controller? An accusation against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now, not as Luca, senior counsellor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's with the same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He is even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions. But it's not too late. Please, call an assembly. I will prove everything. Interesting. This is where the tram would have come to, one assumes. Ah. A hidden quartz. Okay. Well, I'm glad I came down here. A little bit more of the old story. Interesting. I actually need to call the elevator. That's the first time I think we've had to do that. Normally it resets to wherever you are if you die. Interesting that it did not do so this time. Okay. So this is Valentinus and his wife, and Leia and Sophia. Here we live, here we remain, we are eternal. Yeah, the blood obviously is splattered across Leah's face. I'm assuming that's Sophia on the right. Aha! And here we get the dark shit. That looks like a mold. Is that where the idea for the Legion arms came from? Oh, another save points. Okay. Valentinus' study. Do I have enough to get another level? Possibly. Yeah, we do. Ooh, that's almost perfect. The Great Master's letter of excommunication to my young apprentice. I'm told you've succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. Your greatest sin? Oh, the arm, yes. Handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunications cure for you, that you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move and is headed your way. You will not see the thread of eternity. Make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. My sea monster. That's the arm. A mysterious relic that the alchemist treated as a sacred object. The alchemist believed that there was once a god who was ripped to shreds trying to give immortal life to the humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. Oh, here we go. Some peeps. Ooh, that's a drop down. You've got no head, sir. Nice outfit, though. So this is a library. Oh, I thought you were going to pull your arm back and try and swing at me, but that was not the case. Oh, good. Ooh! Oh shit, they explode. I was about to say, that was cool. That works well. Ooh. A little bit of a Resi Evil vibe here. It's not going to reach. Crank. Okay. Yes. Oh, explode. Learn, Demagen. Special resistance ampule? Ampule? A lot of hidden doors in this place. And they're not super hidden. Courage amulet. We're getting a lot of amulets towards the end of this game. Enhance pulse cell recharge when discharged. Ooh. So, makes your heals recharge faster. Yeah, I noticed that they are stocking us up on stuff. Right, we're coming at that from above, so... I can hear another enemy. Ah! That looks suspiciously like it's going to move. Oh, hello! They still managed to hit me. Because I'm an idiot with no concept of range. You asshole. Where were those steps? Here? Here. Why did somebody just die? Oh, did he burn to death? That's a shame. That's... Oh, that was a backstab. Yeah, that was terrible aiming of the, Hold on, there's no way I can reach that. Yeah, this has all gone a little bit Resident Evil Mansion-y, which I really appreciate. Oh. No, it's not a snowboard's chance in hell I can leave that. So somewhere... You know, I knew what he was going to do, and I still managed not to block it. Have you just been trapped in there? Okay. Honestly, not what I was expecting. I would have thought there must be some way of moving. Or dropping something down, or putting another bookcase... in the way. Now, to be fair, there's another path over there. With a dude, so we're probably just working our way around to it. Okay, that's how we get into there. Oh no! That is how we get across. This is a nice change of pace. It's not for everybody. Speedrunners will probably say, oh, this slows the pace down, yada yada yada. It's like, and? This is the dev's intention. It's like people complaining about the difficulty sliders. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, the devs have put them in. It is the developer's intention to have these things. You can moan about them as much as you want, but A, you control the buttons you press. You don't have to use the difficulty sliders. Just keep it on Legendary Stalker. But you cannot argue that it is not the developer's intention to... Oh, hello. I've got a problem here. Ow. Problem being, I'm bad. See, that's going to hit me out of the air. Ugh. Oh, shit. Okay, that's that sorted. Yeah, my weapon was going to break. Too early on that one. Jits. Oh, I've got no health left. Even more so now. Jeez, okay. He was fat. With a PH. Fat. One healthy boy. To be fair, I was barely trying to hit him, so. How do I get back there? Over here, isn't it? Oh! Hello, friends! Ooh, Rose Garden key. A key obtained from within the Rose estate. It unlocks the door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to have been the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson, an ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. I'm a bit confused, actually, as to the nature of the checkpoints here. We dropped down from there. This door wasn't here originally, so this is clearly opened up. In fact, you can see the tracks, which is nice. So we came in here. We do exactly the same thing that we did last time. I've put myself in a really stupid position there. So we went up here. No, I forgot about you. He's the equivalent of the Bloodborne enemy on the upper level of the streets of Yharnam. Came across there. Did I hit that? I don't actually remember hitting that. I guess I must have done, and just... I'd have to watch that back. Maybe I just didn't realise where I was. Either way, that's quite a nice level design. I just hadn't realised it. Oh, let's be smart, Demo. Let's actually Oh, that's the Rose Garden key door. So we had to face him in order to get through here. And another Stargazer. I feel we are getting close. Oh. And if you couldn't tell, thanks to Arlecchino's... Leah and Arlecchino are engaged in fighty cuffs. The end of this overture is approaching. Revisit the unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfulfilled promises may all disappear when the overture ends. So, we have still got... I mean, I think we've done fairly well.
For now, I intend to fight to whatever. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. It is time for us to go ours. For now, it is time.
Okay, so we've exhausted his dialogue.
Well met.
We've got no more ergo. We've got only 3 ancient discs, but 7 items. So, either I have missed some, which is very possible. Also, where's the cat? Ah, there's the cat. Some bits and pieces that can be bought. Didn't we get a quartz at one point from killing an enemy? Oh, we got 2 quartz. I'd forgotten that I'd actually already started. Enhances Legion arm attack when more than half the Legion remains. Some of these are really badly named, it has to be said. We've already got one of those. Lowers ergo loss upon death. I don't think that does a lot of damage, so... yeah, I'm going to have that. Can we upgrade that now? So we now take less damage when we're out of heals. Which I feel could be quite useful. Okay. I think we've... unless there was an entire quest line that I've missed. I think we're in a decent space, but... Huh. I think that has to be a post DLC trigger or something then. Or it's something that I've missed entirely. Because I am completely unsure otherwise as to what could have triggered that. Do we have anything in our bags, key items wise? That's not from the DLC. All of that has been sorted. We've probably missed some records. We did all the ciphers because we got an achievement for it. Okay. Do we need to go back to our friend? No. I think we are ready for the finale. But, because I'm not an idiot, well, I mean, you can believe that if you want. Because I'm not an idiot, I'm going to go and cut this video and make a backup save, because I strongly suspect that this fight is going to be a bitch. Especially if the Lamaccio fight is anything to go by. So, just to recap where we are at. 64 hours, level 120. Legendary Stalker difficulty. Yeah. Back in a bit. In fact, I might just end this episode here and we'll just do the final episode of the Arlecchino fight, which is what I'm assuming we're just about to do. And then whatever comes after that, because I'm expecting that's going to be at least an hour long. So thank you very much for watching up until this point. Hope you have enjoyed. I really liked this section of the game. I'm glad we actually got to explore the Monad Charity House. We heard a chunk about it in the base game. And it has helped flesh out some of the backstory that leads to the tragedy. And it gives a lot more gravitas to Carlo's death, to what happened to Romeo, to Arlecchino, all stuff that was kind of hinted at, maybe not in the same way. I don't remember the exact details. As I said, it's been 18 months since I last played this. And technically even longer, close to probably 20, 21 months since I actually played through the story. I can't actually remember which month this came out in originally. So I've forgotten the story details, and obviously when I played New Game Plus, I just skipped all the story stuff, because why would I watch it again? I wasn't doing it for YouTube or whatever, I was just playing the game again, twice. So yeah, I've enjoyed, even though the details have been fuzzy in my head, I've enjoyed the fleshing out of the story quite a lot. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay fabulous. Cheerio! Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.